Hello everyone. Let's start with today's topic, writing a for and against essay. The aims of the class are: define a for and against essay, present the structure of the essay, consolidate the useful language to be used, consolidate the knowledge on clauses of concession, a model analysis, and the last one, writing a for and against essay. What are for and against essay? A for and against essay is a formal piece of writing in which a topic is considered from opposing points of view. You should present both sides in a fair way by discussing them objectively and in equal detail. A good essay of this type should consist of an introductory paragraph in which you clearly state the topic to be discussed without giving your opinion, a main body in which the points for and against, along with your justifications, examples, or reasons, are presented in separate paragraphs, and a closing paragraph in which you state your opinion or give a balanced consideration of the topic. Mind the note: opinion words such as I think, I believe, in my opinion, etc., can only be used in the closing paragraph where you give your opinion on the topic. Let's see now a structure of the for and against essay. In the introduction paragraph, you introduce your topic. Use a definition, a question, an example, the current state of the situation. Advance that you are going to discuss both sides of it. The second paragraph deals with arguments for. Mention at least 2 or 3 ideas in favor of the topic. Justify them or give examples. The third paragraph mentions at least 2 or 3 ideas against the topic. Again, you have to justify them or give examples. And the last paragraphs deal with conclusion. Summarize the main ideas of the paragraphs. You can give your own opinion or ask the readers for theirs, or simply state that there are different points of view, good and bad sides to it. On the right, you see a schematic view of a plan of an essay. Introduction, ideas for, mind the reason and the idea for each of them, ideas against, and the conclusion. If you see, each of the paragraphs has its own useful language or useful expressions. Let's see now what the clauses of concession are. Clauses of concession express contrast and they are introduced with although, even though, despite, despite the fact that, in spite of the fact that, while, but, or whereas. Let's see the use of each of them. Although and even though are followed by a clause. For example, even though or although he has lived in Spain for 5 years, he still can't speak Spanish. Though plus a clause, it's informal. You can use though at the beginning or the end of the sentence. The sentence does not change its meaning. Though she has been warned, she wants to take the risk. Or she's been warned. She wants to take the risk though. Despite, in spite of are followed by a noun or an ing form. She came to work despite her cold. She came to work in spite of having a cold. Do you see? The meaning does not change. In the first, despite is followed by a noun. In the second example, in spite of is followed by an ing form of the verb. Another structure is in spite of the fact, despite the fact that, plus a clause. For example, in spite of the fact or despite the fact that she had a cold, she came to work. While, whereas, and but are followed by a clause. For example, she did well in the test, while Tom didn't. or but Tom didn't. And the last one is however or nevertheless plus a clause following them. The boy fell off his bike. However, he wasn't hurt. However may start a new sentence and is always followed by a comma. Let's see now. A model analysis. The topic I chose is reality TV shows are good entertainment. Do you see the structure as we presented them previously? Let's see now some top tips for writing a good essay. First of all, start each paragraph with a word or phrase so the reader knows what to expect. For example, firstly, on the other hand, or to sum up. Secondly, link your sentences with the linkers or connectors. Mine, you have to add to your ideas or contrast them. And the last one is to organize your essay in paragraphs. Introduction, arguments for the subject is very important to start with them, arguments against the subject, and the last one, a conclusion, giving or stating your opinion or asking the readers for their opinion. I want to finish with an expression. Writing is not life, but I think that sometimes it can be a way back to life. Thank you for your attention.